this year is the 80th anniversary of the Hog Island Audubon Camp. And so I think it's especially appropriate as we look to the future, the next 80 years, to realize that we need to make sure that there's people of all colors and background engaged in the conservation movement. It's the only way we're going to work together to help save this planet and the wildlife that we care so much about.
I'm Joey Manson from Seattle Seward Park Audubon Center. This is Hog Island, and this is the Diversity and Inclusion Summit for Audubon.
For me, diversity is all about opportunity. I am cognizant of the fact that I have more opportunity than any generation of my family on American soil. And so it's incumbent upon me to engage in this discussion and try to make progress or be a part of teams that make progress as it relates to diversity, inclusion, and equity.
I got a master in teaching, and I taught in public schools for 5 years. And after a lot of reflection and soul searching, I realized that my real passion in education was in environmental education, and that my heart was really at Seward Park. And I returned to work as an educator and a community events planner. Me llamo Marina Pita. Nací en Florida, pero mis papás son de Argentina.
Do you know the difference between a crow and a raven and a fish crow? I can do them. So the American crow is the one most people know. Raven, much scarier and lower. And then fish crow sounds like a crow with a bad cold. Because LGBT, we all know or think we know that that stands for lesbian, gay, bi, and transgender, but it can also stand for let's go birding together. And just try to make the lesbian and gay, bi, and transgender community in Lincoln and their allies know a lot more about what Audubon is doing, and hopefully Audubon can learn a lot more about their employees like myself and the LGBT community and work together. I think that partnership can show many other groups and organizations what can be done, and it can help us outreach to many other organizations when we want to do projects in the future.
I'm very proud to be part of Audubon and to be part of that next 100 years of conservation.
Los Angeles, Audubon, a lot of other of our partners are really changing that narrative and now move together in a more inclusive way. The possibility, I think, is limitless, because when we have more people at the table where we're starting to make decisions together, I feel that right now Audubon is taking a leading role in making that happen.
When I was asked to think about diversity, I think like many of my colleagues, I immediately thought about natural systems and how diversity informs the natural ecosystem, and how each system is functional because there is a variety of organisms playing their part within the system.
Looking forward to an environmental movement and conservation looking a lot different and broader, more dynamic, more exciting and relatable to whoever wants to be involved. I want the conservation movement to be more familiar to everyone across the U.S.
I think the highlight of the week this week was learning and really seeing for ourselves that there's a whole generation of Audubon leaders who care about making sure that we're Audubon for everybody, and having an expansive vision of what we can be as an organization, And meeting those people and talking to them was really special.
I'm Mike Fernandez. I produce this video and I endorse this message.